Hey everybody, and welcome to the first episode of ShoobCast Shoob Games. Title might be a work in progress there, not really sure what we're going to call it, but I am Shoob and I am gaming, and welcome. So today we are going to be playing Dawn of Man. It's an old game that not old, relatively speaking, but I really enjoyed it, especially 2-3 years ago whenever it came out. And recently I saw my oldest two kids watching it on YouTube, and it was a really popular video. People really seem to enjoy watching people play this game, and I was just kind of thinking, hey, I know this game well, I'm definitely better than the guy that's playing it, that I was watching them watch, so I am going to take a crack at it. Also, I'm pretty excited. There seem to be a lot of new features with it. To give you guys an idea, last time I was playing this game, beer and the the banners and the standards, like all the regalia you could create for your tribe or city or whatever you want to call them. Those were the new things. So I am rather excited to see all this. The one thing I'm really excited off the start is the plow. People that have played this game before know that farming is it's hit or miss. At the beginning, it's very micromanaging, but you can plant too much and you're not going to be able to harvest it all. You're not going to be able to plant it all. So it's just a whole thing. Gotta remember all these different maps here. It's been quite some time since I've played this, but this is all stayed the same. This little preamble here, so that's nice. And what is this? Starting conditions settled, so normal. Start with no structures but extra resources. Wow. Okay, choose your own place on the map. Well, that's fun. So if I remember, it was either Merging Streams or Twisty River that I did last time, and it had a really good spot, but that was for the normal, when you're already settled, and it already gives you a hunt and like a hearth and a food dryer or whatever it gave you at the beginning. It's been years, guys, so bear with me here, but I am excited to see all the new additions that they've given, and excited to bring them all to you, to describe them all a little bit, and basically compare and contrast the game as it was, and just have a good time playing it, see how big we can get this settlement going. So since this is the first episode and a new venture for me here, let's give it a name appropriate of such a undertaking. Actually, let's make it sound more caveman-y, Neolithic, if you will. So let's go with Edom, and you can see how that would get turned. I know that the real Eden was in southern Iraq and is now underwater, and believe me, I get the whole thing, but let's have a little fun with it and see what's going on. Okay, hardcore difficulty. Yeah, that was fun. I wonder, yeah, the Raiders, I've heard that they've got armor now and shields and all sorts of stuff, but again, what I am most excited about would be that plow. Anywho, kids, if you're watching, Daddy loves you, and here's my first little foray into the world of gaming, because, people like to watch other people play games nowadays. Alright, let's get started. Okay, let's give a pause here and figure out where we're going to set up our new settlement. Like this, right by the river, a lot of flat land. We build on both sides. One of the first settlements I ever did was like that. It had half on this side, half on that side, and walls around the whole thing. Got the bird perfectly frozen. Yeah, look at that. Anyway, okay, let's find a spot. This would be good, but I mean, again, as players of this game would know, towards the end of the game, when you're starts kind of playing itself, because your people start having some advancements, and you can just kind of like leave it to work areas and they'll get their own stuff and everything with the we got Old Bear here. You guys know that it quickly run. You kind of quickly run out of room when you start building up the city, especially when you get the food situation handled and everything. But for right now, what I'm looking for is a nice big flat area by the rivers so that we can stay close to the water and expand out later if needed. Because this first little bit until we get to the wells, you need to stay close to the water. And how far is Welding? Yeah, it's all the way off. I apologize. Not even a Neolithic name. Edom is Paleolithic. Oh, even further back. Alrighty, so rivers merge together here. I don't know. Seems like a decent place. Plenty of resources and whatnot, but lots of trees, and we're not going to have axes for at least a little bit, a year or two game time, so that's pretty hilly. I'm not going to be able to build the bigger structures later on, and I've heard they got a lot of new structures, so that's going to help, and they've really helped the population mechanics so that you can kind of keep expanding if you have the resources and the structures to support them all. When I was playing back in the day, I think I could get it to max out right around 250. I couldn't get any more people. I think one game I was able to finagle it up to around 300, but that was really pushing it, and I was losing people all the time because when the raiders came around, it was just impossible to rally everyone within a time. I'm liking this, though. Seems like a good spot. So does this. Yeah, it's kind of steep on this side, but that's good. Let's see what else. Oh, are we at the end of the map? We sure are, aren't we? Okay, so yeah. We don't want to get too close to the end of the map because you want to be in the middle of your resources. But man, look at all those resources packed in right there, especially all the stone and the flint. These right there, the megaliths, that's what's going to be big in the late game. And as you guys know, stone is too. Those that have played this, stone kind of starts off, it's just kind of a nuisance. You have it, you're using it for hearths and whatnot, maybe a couple banners. But I'm excited to see the new structures. I'm sure they got some new gameplay aspects in here too, but I'm most excited, honestly, just because my previous experiences to have the plow. That's going to be the real winner. Now, this is not bad too, right in the middle, but man, nowhere near the water. And I kind of like this river fork being like the dividing. So I'm kind of torn between right here, doing my settlement and having it straddle both sides of the river, or if we go over here, this is good, but again, a little far from the water. And that little leg right there is really gonna drain some time. So this looks like good planting, like a good place for the crops later on. Nice, flat, and if you really wanted to split the hairs here and make it super realistic, the water flow is this way, so you could do some like irrigation around this way. If we build the city up here, I want to feel like I'm involved with my people and hold saying there, but I won't say because I want to keep it family friendly for now. But we want to keep the wastewater rather, going downstream from where our people are going to be drinking and fishing from. I know that has absolutely zero effect in the overall game, but I don't know. It's just something that it's hard for me to look past. I've always had these weird little things as far as what to expect out of a video game, because I grew up in the Nintendo 64 days, and the Xbox was like the top of the line, newest thing coming out, and yeah, you kind of had to make up your own stories and visions and everything, and so you had to fill in the whole thing, so it's just hard to move past all that. And old boar right there, I don't know if everybody's, yeah, they are all completely full except one guy that has one spot, but I'm not gonna kill a boar and get all of that just for one spot, one piece of meat. Anywho, let's I guess fast forward a little and get this show on the road and have them build over there. I'm wondering if I should. This is kind of the last chance I have to change where they're gonna set up. I think this is gonna be this will be the crops and livestock and whatnot, and then we'll have the city up this way. Right now it's going to be more of an encampment, not even a village or a town, but we'll get it up there. I'm really excited to see what the new coding and everything has. I know they have new animals. I saw the cave hyenas were added and some other thing that kind of looks like a woolly rhino. It starts with an M. I'm not sure what it's called. I'm sure somebody will pull it up there. Let's set this up. I always put my speed and my alerts, I guess, danger, Will Robinson danger, on the right side. Let's get our resources there. Let's do animals, and then that way we have the nice pyramidal. Is that a word? I don't know. Shapes, pyramid-like shapes. I know that's correct, proper grammar. Don't want to run afoul of any of you book nerds out there. That'd be a true shame, considering I consider myself one of you. But let's speed this up and get this over here so we can get all our people. I did tell them to come over here, didn't I? Where are they? Yep, there. Don't know why they weren't coming up in the box, but here we go. Okay, they spent basically half of the spring getting there, so I'm not, here I am talking about the realism and trying to do it, make it more believable in my head with the wastewater and everything, and yeah, even me in my out of shape form, I bet I could make it there in a whole day, yeah, for sure. So we just wasted half a season getting somewhere, but whatever. It's fun. It's nomadic, and I get to build on this nice big open plain. And yes, we are a little close to the edge of the map over here, but what I'm kind of thinking is that while we're building down in this area, the animals, the wildlife will, still fill this valley and kind of use this little path right here to go up and around us, because we're going to fill this up with buildings here in a few years. But let's get started here and seeing what we need right off the bat. Work areas, I remember all that. Sticks is a big one. Oh, right there, right first little try as soon as I put it up. Okay. Plenty of sticks. That's good. I like that. Alright, well, let's get that set up. I want to have 2 people, preferably the kids, working on that. Don't want to run out of fuel. Don't want to do all that good stuff. Let's start that. Build some storage. Oh, we need to build the huts first. Man. Oh, what's this? Stattle Granary. Oh. Well, the warehouse was there, but the granaries are nice. That's new. We didn't have granaries last time around that I remember. Maybe we did. Maybe I'm blowing smoke, but I don't think there were. I'm gonna put that there so it's nice and close. Let's put the rock pile over there. Let's kind of set up the perimeter, mark up our where we're at and what we're doing, and I don't want anything to go bad just yet, so I'm actually going to take the unorthodox step. Something I've never done before. Could be a total wash, and build the storage tent first before I start building any of our residences. Actually, that's a bad idea because they get tired, don't they? Yeah, they do. Alright, so let's mark it off. I don't know. I think I'm going to organize everything right off the bat, guys, in kind of grid-like sitting for the city, because as you go on, it's people that have played this at least would know that it's easier to just upgrade the buildings as opposed to tear it down and recycle everything and have to start from scratch again. And as we keep building up, I'm going to want it to look more like a modern city, so I'm just going to start that off with the huts and everything in the Paleolithic, so you said it right this time. And we are going to be, going from there and building everything up so that we can get a fairly good looking city here later. It's going to look weird when it's all huts and, it should be all random and staggered or in circles or whatever around the fire, because that's how a caveman village is supposed to look. But we're gonna break with the norms there and kind of do our own thing, because I really like this nice big flat piece of land, and I think we can crank up this population. A little worried how much wildlife I'm seeing just running around already. Oh, it was Naredka. Good name. Anywho, let's get this all going. Let's building up. So we're already on the skins. We're already on that. We got the. Alright, let's set up a work zone to obtain flint, because we're gonna need that here pretty soon. Let's see what we got. Really? I'm rather surprised. I thought maybe this isn't the best spot. I thought we would have more flint than that laying around. You know what? Less people are going to be over there, or less animals are going to be over there than by the river. Everyone needs to go to the river. You know what? No. There's going to be people picking sticks up there. The more people we can get, I don't want the kids getting taken out by cave lions. That was always a bit of a foregone conclusion the last time around. But I was reading through the updates with everything and how they've updated, and I was reading through is being generous. I was more skimming through them, and a couple things stood out to me. The most important being that they have changed the AI for the NPCs. I'm not sure if you can even use NPC and the term NPC in this kind of a game, but I'm going to. And apparently they improved the AI, so your people are a lot smarter, and the animals will react a little smarter as well. That is the hope, but we shall see. I've been many a time I have seen certain fixes to bugs or whatever that have only created more problems and or started new bugs for everyone to work out. Let's get a couple guys of stone real quick, 'cause what does it take to build a hearth? I don't even know. What's that under? Production. There we go. Crafter skins. Well, we got some new stuff. What do we got here? Watermill. Ooh. I think we had a water. Armor. That's definitely new. Alright, that's fun. Oven. I think we had ovens. Cheesemaker. Definitely did not have cheese. Like I said, when I was starting, it was the banners, and the beer was the big one, because that was a way to improve your people's morale without having to get a little crazy with it. So let's put this skin dryers. Again, this goes back to my sense of realism thing, and like trying to put myself in these people's shoes. If we're gonna do skin dryers, I don't know if it's the hunter in me or the camper or whatever, but if any of you have any experience doing those kind of things, you know that any kind of dead flesh left out to dry especially is going to attract all sorts of, shall we call them, microfauna, just bugs galore, flies namely, and I don't know, something just doesn't jive right with me as far as sleeping right next to the flies, so I'm gonna put these kind of far off. And I remember last time I was playing, I would build the buildings close together, but somewhat far apart as well, so that the animals would have to go around. Although there were times where they just marched right through, but overall, I think there was some kind of coding in there for animals and wildlife to avoid the buildings, so as long as the buildings are close enough together. But I really don't know. That's just all conjecture. Right now, I'm just being reminded relentlessly that we need storage slots. So I'll put this up as a priority. And 4 sticks. Okay. Let's pick up these sticks. Pick up the stone. When it's summer, we can go harvesting for strawberries and blueberries. Oh my. Okay. Well, this is rather enthralling, isn't it? Let's up it up a little bit. Oh, wait. Only got 100%. Let's figure something else out here. Let's make a fish. Not trying to be too hard of a boss on these poor people. I know their lives are hard enough already, but I think it's a good thing to keep your workload right around 150 to like the 125 range. Anything over that, you start having morale penalties, which is completely understandable, but yeah, you don't want, there's nothing quite like having a high workload and watching people just mill around, and you literally click on them and it says idle and you're trying to figure it out. You know what, again, it's been a long time since I've played this game. Hopefully the new version has addressed some of that. Yeah, look at this. Food chain it. Alright, well, what was I saying about the animal coding being a lot smarter this time? We got a wolf, a horse, and a mouflon all drinking right next to each other. This is like that scene out of Planet Earth or whatever, where the lions are drinking right next to the zebras because everyone's so thirsty. Hopefully y'all know what I'm talking about, and I didn't just sound like a crazy person. Anywho, we're low on food and low on storage slots. Okay, so things are about to get real here. Let's go into the primal mode. I forget what it's actually called, but I'm a Far Cry veteran, and this was primal mode back then. Oh, that was a fun game. Now I kind of want to play Far Cry. Anyway, oh yeah, they actually made a game like that, didn't they? In this area, or era rather. Primeval. I never played that. Okay, tapped out of Far Cry 4 when it was like up in Nepal, but it was, I still really enjoyed it. Fun games. Anyway, let's find something to hunt here. Megalocross will run. I probably just pronounced that terribly. I'm not sure what it's called. Ibex. We can kill the Ibex, surely. Somebody can without absolutely failing. Another one. What I would love is a big ol', wasn't there a big ol' auroch over here? Reindeer. Oh, I wanted to lose everybody right off the bat. We can go for the woolly rhino. I'll feed us, but man, it's gonna cause some problems. Let's see if anyone's going for the mouflon. Who's going for the mouflon? Nobody is. Oh, they're tired. Yep. Alright, so let's I guess cancel this as a high priority. Make that the only high priority for now. Get that tent built. Okay, well, already discovering the fun of nomad mode. Not having anything built, even that one tent would have made a lot of difference. Do I have anybody to take out this donkey? Take out this wild ass real quick. See what I did there? Okay. I'm done for a little bit. Sorry, y'all. I got kids. Dad jokes abound. Let's see. Well, they both have no tool available to perform action. Oh, he's gonna buy this, and oh, there's no way. Yeah, missed it right off the bat. Okay, that's alright. Let's see how Mr. Ibex Hunter is doing. Whoever is hunting. Oh, here we go. Alright. Gorak. Good name for a caveman, yeah. Straight up Encino Man. Oh. And he's wandering over there like a drunkard. Not a good start. If he can make it, can he make the throw? Oh. Oh. Alright, well that changed. It used to be just 2 spears. And, bam. But now apparently it seems like it's going to be 3 or 4. The guy doesn't even have a health sign over his head, so... No, yeah, alright, you're gonna tax yourself out. Fun fact that this game does not represent is that humans, over distance, Homo sapiens, are indeed the fastest animal on the planet. What that means is that we're not the fastest in a sprint or anything, top speed or anything like that, but you can, or rather, our ancestors, namely like people that would be more akin to marathon runners today, are able to run down even a horse, because we can just keep running and running and running, and eventually the horse would tire out. So over distance, I do believe we are the fastest species on the planet, and that's kind of a cool little thought exercise there, you know, to contemplate that. Yeah, the ibex has escaped. I bet we have. It's way over here. Did I still have the thing? Man, not doing too great here. Well, it's going to be summer soon, and we'll set the harvest wild plants to the max, so that my people can at least have some kind of something to get them through real quick. There are a lot of... Oh, that's I picked a really good spot, didn't I? Look at all this. There's wow. Okay. Not bad at all. More than we're going to be able to eat, that's for sure. Man, I need an animal to take out. We need some skins. We need some everything. Let's build that crafter next. Alright, back up to priority, because eventually we are going to kill something. Otherwise we're not going to be doing too well. What do we got here? Anybody fishing? I need a raspberry. Blueberry. Huh, okay. Well, gotta admit, this nomad mode, definitely a slow start to it all. Let's up the speed a little bit here. Should be getting some knowledge points too, and then I'll be able to advance a little bit and get some food drying so that we can make it through the winter. For the first time in this game, maybe since the first time I played it and I didn't really know what was going on, I am somewhat nervous about winter. So yeah, we got 3 people sleeping there. Let's start building the next one. Whoop. There we go. Alright. So once we have those up, it won't be all bad. Limits. Oh, that's right. I gotta set limits. I forgot about that whole spiel. Oh, okay. Still where it should be. Oh, this will be fun. This will show me what's new, what we're gonna be doing. Alright, that's all good. That's good. Flour and bread. Yeah, that's a fun one. You can have plenty of flour, but the bread will just burn through it. And again, as gamers that have played this before would know, you're going to need that straw later on. You don't want to miss out. Okay, so you know what? It's been a while. I need a leather. Leather is another one that'll get you. Man alive. There was one time where I was trying to figure out where all the dry skins were going, because I was definitely hunting just fine, and I wasn't having any dry skins. Ooh, alright, there we go. Oh. I thought we were gonna have something. Let's, take it out. Oh, there's the dick cave hyena right off the bat. Knew that was coming. I knew that's a brand new animal. As far as I'm concerned, that's a... look at that thing. Not friendly. Oh, I'm still on warn everybody mode, so no one's gonna work. Alright. 2 kids, that's a bit of a handicap right off the bat. Out of 7, that means I have 5 adults, and one of them is an old man. Come on, y'all, let's get this finished. That way I can get that food dryer up, because we are going to need those dried meats and dried fish through the winter. Though I'm a big fan of raw fish myself. Not sure if river fish. I mean, sushi's great and all, but yeah. Now that I think about it, I don't think I have had one single freshwater sushi. Maybe I have. I don't know. Anything new? No, sir. Okay. Food drying unlocked. Yeah. Let's check out while we're doing that real quick. Let's check out the... I want to build a food dryer real quick. Let's check out the... And same thing as far as the skin dryer. Food dryers are going to go over here because, you know, I just imagine being in these people's situation, you would want all the flies as far away as possible. I'm going to build 4 and 2 because, you know, I'm going to envision success, and that's what we're going to be going for. Hearth, I haven't done that yet, have I? Let's see. Let's build it in front of this one. Okay, now people can cook their meat. Truly a mark of civilization is having hot food. And that I base off of absolutely nothing. Alright, let's... everything seems alright right now. Oh, crafter. That's production too, yeah. Okay. Let's get this going, and we are in fall. Alright, well, blasting through this first year a little faster than I would actually have liked. Let's give it 2, and here. But, you know, no one's died, no one's gotten struck by lightning. We had 1 cave hyena attack. I'll take it. Not bad. Get a little attached to my character sometimes. I remember last time I was playing this being actually decently upset to like the point I was thinking about it at work. When the first kid that we had born in my settlement died. He got struck by lightning in the first storm. So, yeah. My wife tells me I'm sentimental, and she is absolutely right. But, you know, I find it more fun to try and play this as if it were a real thing and envision how it really is. But we'll see. I mean, again, one aspect of that, I don't know if it's the hunter in me or not, but I don't even like going after the baby animals. I will follow the rules as far as going after the males first, and you know, if there is a second female in the group, I'll go for her too, because you know it's a survival situation, and doe meat tastes the same as buck meat, so it doesn't really affect me. But I don't wanna, you know, drive all the animals or kill an entire group of them unless they're the cave hyenas, because that was sneaky right there. Had some instances like that with cave lions and bears. Not, thank goodness it wasn't a cave bear that came in, but yeah, the whole, you know, kids wandering off. That's great. We started off, and it looks like the French spelling of Karen. We'll call her Kyrian, just a Kyrian, to, you know, avoid the stereotype. If you're Karen, I'm sorry. What an unfortunate name to have in these times. Anyhow, 150 on the workload. That's dead on there, like that. I would really appreciate having another hut up before we go into winter, though, so that involves hunting something. I already had 150%. Let's go back into Primal Vision here. See what we got. This Auroch. Old wolf female, don't want to touch that. The reindeer, never catch. Those things are hard to kill even in the later game. Oh, here we go. Holy, look at the size of that thing. Bison just chilling with her, and then I love it. The boar just sleeping in the middle of them all. Well, looks like that's where we're going to be doing our hunting over there. And I'm glad to see so many animals there. I was worried about that building this so close to the edge of the map. But there seems to be plenty of wildlife to go after there, so I'm not worried. Honestly, I really like this spot. I'm really hoping this all works out, because it's going to be, if everything goes wrong, it's going to be hard to build in the same spot again and use the same tactics. But I'm liking what I'm seeing right off the bat, as far as just the geography of it, and the amount of resources, and how this game, or rather what this game turns into later on. I really am liking this position. I can see it now. I can envision the whole city just boom, and putting the walls up like here around the mountains, and using the mountains as part of the defense. Hope they change that. That really annoyed me in the last version of it, is how you would build a wall, for example, from like here to here, and then the raiders would come and they would literally walk up this to get to your settlement, up and over. And it's just, that's realism right there for you. But whatever. I guess Paleolithic marauders had special forces too. Who knows? Anyway, let's. Oh, that's right. We're not even gonna have to deal with the raiders until we get to when do we start doing weapons? I guess we already have some, so I would assume like the Neolithic. I don't remember. Maybe it's Mesolithic, because you got bows and stuff. Not a lot of people right now. Ooh, look at that, 100%. Yeah, 16. I haven't even had a trader yet. How does anyone know? One of the kids has got a pen pal, I guess. Telling them about us. Otherwise, I'm not really sure how people would know about us yet. We haven't had one trader. I got Flint and Bone. Oh, that's right. I need to hunt. I'm getting sidetracked with all these new things. But I need to hunt. You know what? 2 donkeys. Well, no. Oh, that's right. If I take hunt, if I tap hunt and go like that, that'll select people with hunting tools, won't it? Oh, that's so helpful. My word. Oh, people, I can't tell you, back in the day. Back in my time, we had to select them individually. But that's exciting. I'm liking that. Where's an adult that doesn't have food? You know what? We'll finish that. We're gonna go for that Auroch right here. He's gonna fight back too, so don't need to worry about him escaping. You know what? You can finish building that. Oh, Maredka. I don't know. You are the one that has been singled out the most. Yeah, let's go over the names of the original 7. What do we got? We got the old man Bahamuk, the woman Gorka. What a name there. And Gorak. All right, Gorak and Gorka. I hope they're brother and sister. It'd be a little weird if they were husband and wife. But wait, are they both women? No, they're not. Gorak's just got He's got that flow, man. Looking good. Here we go. Let's see. I hope 3's enough. Now we should be good. Nobody got hurt. That gave us 4 skins, 6. Yeah, okay. Not a bad haul for first real hunting, first food. Okay, so 2 more. And voila. We will have... What do I want to do for my next... Dog train? Yeah, that's a good one. Bone tools. Oh, so what's dog training? Oh, okay. They help hunting. That's fun. That's new. That wasn't a thing. The wheel. Look at that. That's new too. Isn't it? Nah, maybe. I don't know. I don't remember. But that is definitely new. This is all new. What do we got here? Stone carving. So there's some fun stuff. Composite archery, masonry. Yeah, so most of this is the same, but they just added some fun things in there. The dog training is like a unexpected little surprise there. I like that. I always wondered that, you know, what are dogs most known for? These kind of set hunting dogs, guard dogs, and you know the old dogs in the last version of the game. They'd protect you, but something had to directly attack first. And you know they were useful for defense, but I did wonder that last time I was playing through is why would dogs not be helping in hunting? It's, you know, that's the whole retriever family of dogs' sole purpose, and many other dogs that you wouldn't even think of, like beagles, for example. I always find that just hilarious. What the beagles are hunting dogs, but they're good. Anywho. Let's get these dryers up. We got some fish already. Okay, so we got some food. So we're just don't have a lot of sticks. That's what's going on there. So the harvest. We got food. All right. What kind of food? I guess. Oh. My first milestone. Oh, what a image! Look at that tree. I think somewhere in there is what we're supposed to be looking at, but yeah. All right, well that hasn't changed. I remember it would give you ridiculous images back then too, just of nothing. But or no, it didn't. No, it would be like this. It would just take a whole picture of like your whole settlement, and you didn't even know what it was. Just would give you a title, and you're like, oh, okay. I guess that's what I'm doing. Thanks for the encouragement. Alright, 200%, not sure why. Building too many things. Drying skin. It'll be alright. Let's let them go a little bit. Oh, that's right, I can undo this. So let's... Funerary rituals. What is this now? That's a new thing for me. That's fun. Nothing about treating the dead in the last version of the game. In fact, he would just the body would like disappear, and all the stuff that person had, the people would like go over and pick it up. And I remember thinking that's very Spartan of them, but yeah, a little bit heartless. So let's I don't know. We'll see. Might be a little annoying if I'm not able to. Oh, I didn't even select anything. I'm gonna do that because we'll say that the first year of civilization on the banks of the what river are we gonna call this? Because even if you play by the old rules 12,000 years ago, okay, sure, this could all be under sea level right now, but the rivers themselves, almost all of them, would have just been continuations of rivers that we already know. So, sorry y'all, I'm a big geography guy, just like playing around with that idea. I mean, there's really nowhere in Europe that looks like this. That's this mountainous, and So it's really kind of, I mean, who knows? You know what? If I am mistaken there and there's a spot that looks like this in Europe, why don't you just hit me with it? Leave a comment. I am more than willing to accept my mistakes on that one. But right now, I'm just kind of like thinking around. Yeah. I mean, because what are you going to call this? I mean, they're not big enough to be the Alps, like the Carpathians or something. They're really anyway, not gonna lose any sleep on the. Oh. Carrion. You. Wow. What a chance encounter there. Got lucky. I just randomly saw this old wolf. Why would an old wolf be trying to... Well, she's old. Going after a kid is the easiest, I guess. So, I mean, that's good, I guess, that they're going after the kids, because that does add a sense of realism. As a parent, I can tell you, kids like to wander, and they will wander off rather quickly. Just look up and poof. Yeah, so it's good. Yeah, it's more life and death then, because you need to worry about them, getting gored by a rhino or clawed by a cave bear or a lion. Not so much the day's world. I mean, you know what? I live in Colorado. We have cougars. We call them mountain lions, but the rest of the world calls them cougars here. And I guess they did. Yeah, we have wolves now again, but yeah, other than that, not too much to. You got black bears. I guess they'd go after a toddler, but even my 7-year-old could probably take on a black bear. Not a mama bear. I'm not an idiot, but they're. Every time I've come across black bears, they spook really easily. Look at that thing. Whew! That was a beast of an animal. A lot of meat. Is it wrong that, like, I don't know. Like, I wouldn't do it. I know they're endangered and, critically endangered, and one's even, like, going extinct, but am I the only one that, like, kind of wants to try rhino meat? Like, especially woolly rhino meat. I bet woolly mammoth would be. And that's like eating an elephant. I know that's weird, but what can I say? I like exotic foods. In fact, I've probably tried some foods that these people would be all up about. I know that. But also, with the big caveat that they wouldn't have any spices or pepper or any kind of flavorings whatsoever. Food was pretty bland before the West found out about India and China, if we're going to be perfectly honest. So I would assume that these people would have pretty bland diets, but hey, they don't probably even care. As long as they got something in their stomach. This is all that matters. You're living and you're warm and you're going to survive. Your kids are going to survive. Alright, y'all. What's going on with this guy? We haven't had a single thing pumped into it. Storage is not even. You got raw fish. Okay. Oh, news alert. Sorry if you guys heard that vibration. I know back in the day, it was the. I don't even know if it did it. If you heard the. I apologize. Back in the day, you had to hide your phone away. Like, remember when you get on planes and you can like hear it over the speaker or something? Let's do the same thing with your mic, but again, it's been a solid 10 years since I've even attempted to go at the whole what do you call it? Movie making? You can film? I don't. Making videos. There we go. I'm not gonna call myself anything like that. It's just making videos. A YouTuber, I guess. Amateur YouTuber. Yeah, so Mazar-e Sharif has been seized by the Taliban. Oh my. That's wow. Things are getting real in Afghanistan, y'all. Well, I can go off on that. You know what? A good little segue there for my podcast, ShoobCast. That will be having episodes coming up here, and It's both going to be single form monologues with interviews as well. And, I used to do a news service where I would summarize the big news stories from the world, and I'm thinking of doing something like that at the beginning of every podcast. So, yeah, like and subscribe to the channel, hit that little bell, and we will be able to, or you will be informed when the first episodes of the podcast show up. So, just a little selfish plug there. Anywho, let's see, clothing, anything new? Now, see, this is the thing, like leather and linen. These increase the offer slight protection. I would assume linen would offer very slight protection. Leather I can get. That's hard to bite through or claw through or cut through, but linen, a fingernail will hurt you. Anywho, yeah, I'm not big into doing the leather outfits and everything. I was mentioning briefly, that the leather just can really get away from you really quick, because when you collect that tannin, it's really easy to get, and you just have somebody that's going around, you maybe not even notice them collecting the tannin, and then right here when they move your the skins over to get dried, instead of drying the skins, people will just take the tannin and just tan it right there and make leather, and so you'll have all these leather outfits. And when these guys start breaking down these huts and stuff and they need repairs, you're not going to have any dry skins to repair them or to make new cold weather clothing. So we're going to leave the leather to its own devices for now, or just keep the leather to a minimum, because I don't want it to be a whole issue here. Well, let's get through this winter. I mean, this would be the time to build something, but just kind of waiting, twiddling around with our thumbs up here. Let's wow, listen to me. Hey, I mean, not bad, right? I've gone a whole where are we at? Almost 50 minutes, and I have not. No, we're at the 50-minute mark, and have not sworn one time. So I'm gonna give myself a little pat on the back there. The skull pull. I don't get the skull pull. Like, I mean, I get it. Like, they're primitive, and worship the ancestors and all that. And I'm not trying to dunk on anybody that worships their ancestors or anything like that. But I don't know. You think about it, it's really messed up. These skull pulls make you feel better. Like, oh, grandma's dead. Cut off her head and put her skull on a dead tree over there, and we'll go over and look at it to make us feel better. I mean, what? That just does not sound like something that would cheer me up to get me ready for the day. Oh, here's our first trader. These guys. All right, let's see what we got. Average. Gorok. I wonder if he's a cousin of Gorok and Gorka. I like these Goro names. Alright. Those will last a while. The logs. I'll do the logs. They're going to be valuable for fuel. Here, bread is cheap. Alright, I'll give myself one more thing. Let's do the legumes. And I will trade all of my bone. You know what? No, I'm not. Alright, I think that's fair. Have some food here. Try and get through our first winter. Workload just jumped up to 167, so people are going to be going everywhere very high. Oh, just a little vote of confidence there. Yeah, let's get through this winter. Look at these guys. These are the grandfather of Karak. There he is, grandfather of all the Scandinavians. It's raining at 30 degrees outside. That's like 0 degrees for my international non-imperial friends. And look at these dudes rocking it. I'm good. Don't care if it's freezing rain. You people in the northeast and southeastern Canada, you guys know all about that freezing rain. Just bam, and insta-freeze. Alright, let's get through this first winter here and just speed it up a bit so we can get going. I bet you as soon as we build this, we're going to have 2 more people come in because, 95, they love me so much. I'm such a good leader. Y'all should vote me in office in the real world, right? Yeah, because I'm mastering the Dawn of Man, and I did it in nomad mode. I mean, not to toot my own horn, but that's pretty impressive. Let's build another one, because we all know how this is going to go. You veteran players of this game, you're probably laughing a bit as I stumble through some of these new aspects of the game, but overall, let's see here. Funerary, that's a... I wonder if that's a... Well, let's do the dog domestication right off the bat to get this going, because everyone loves a puppy. Karen. What's the boy? Balak. Wonder if his first name is Mikael. For my Die Mannschaft fans, you're welcome for that reference. And Chelsea fans as well. He was a big piece in your lineup for a while. So I just remember back in the days being a kid and watching him play. Never really understanding because he was so slow, but man, guy had feet. Anywho, football references aside, let's get through this winter here. Wrap up this first video because I think, my first hour. Oh, new human. Oh, and a kid. Great. I love it. We got a kid. Another kid. Because that's just excellent life. Man. Alright, let's get to have the limit set at 150 because these cold weather clothing is great. I'm going to set it all up to 100 because these are great trading items. When it comes around, you can get a lot of money for them, especially the I didn't even set those to work, did I? Wow, running out of everything. Man, it's gonna kick the workload up, but it'll do good. I'm gonna make that a high priority so I can get that little girl some clothes, because it is all of 33 out, or 0 for my international friends. By international, I mean literally everybody that's not American, because we like to rock the Fahrenheit. I'm not sure who else does that. Maybe it's Myanmar and Liberia, but stick with us on the imperial measurements. Liberia makes sense. Myanmar, I have no idea why they do that metric. Just anyhow, all right. That's the first year. First little bit. I think we're gonna end the first recording there, guys. It's been fun playing this for a little bit. I would like to get some feedback. Obviously, I'm gonna, unapologetically pander to you and ask for likes and subscriptions, and for you to click that little bell so you're notified when new videos come. But honestly, I want some feedback. I want to know if I should do this long form, if you guys just like watching me play in real time, speak over in real time, and watch the whole thing, basically hour-long segments, or if I should cut it, edit it, and just show the highlights. And I can also, once this moves forward a little bit, we can start using that fast-forward feature a little more often. But in the meantime, just send a comment. This is the brand new start to a brand new venture, so there's not going to be any hesitation on my part to read the comments. I know you're not supposed to do that if you're a content creator, but I think it's valuable, especially in situations like this, just to get some feedback, figure out what the best layout and format going forward is. And yeah, I just want to thank you guys for coming and seeing this, sitting here watching this, and I hope you somewhat enjoyed yourself, and I hope you can give me ways to make it better. Let me know your thoughts, and we'll get this plane off the ground here. But anyway, this is the road to making this huge city here. We're gonna have events, so enjoy this little bit right here. I know it doesn't look like much right now, but that's going to be the fun of it later on when we have it all. Alright, everybody. Where did he get a log from? How did that dude get a log? Did logs just randomly appear? Anyway, everyone, have a great day, and yeah, see you next time. Have a good one. Bye.